3 weeks of World Cup gameplay leading to this. It is Nurse versus the Pig. A best of 5 grand final to see who takes home the silverware. Let's get this show on the road. It's the Garden of Joy. Oh, and groans going up in the Nurse camp. They did not want that for her opening game. She's going to try her best, of course, but it's going to be a rough map for her. At the very least, can hope to put pressure on middle gen early on. Remember the rule as well. Any DC before first hook, and the game is null and void and will have to be replayed. I say that only because there are survivors who will DC immediately upon hearing the blink, but apparently not in this lobby. Which is heartening to hear for the Nurse, for this camp. Does that force a pallet burn? It does not. I'm not going to burn that pallet. Waiting for the second blink. Oh, good play. Good play from Zarina. Should have swung a little bit sooner. The second blink gave them the opportunity to flee the scene. Okay. She's had slow starts before. She will not mind this sort of thing here. 2 blinks in play. Gets one out there. Needs a second. Gets it. Just evading. Okay. Swinging and missing a bit too much. Maybe the beginnings of some hope in the Pig camp, but the killers would have seen this all before. Nurse making slow starts, lulling the survivors into a bit of a false sense of security, and then hitting the gas and turning it on. Is she about to do the same here? Needs an opening here, and this arena is staying perfectly distant. Perfectly far away from the blade, not able to get anything going. Some furrowed brows in the Nurse camp here. They have seen this all before, but she needs to get something going and needs to do it soon. There's Arena. The second bit needs to be connecting. It doesn't. Has to leave the chase. Has to leave the chase. Loses a gen. May lose another soon, because that gen isn't either of these 2 pressure points. Has to head back to Killer Shack. There was a Dwight in there earlier. 1 big blink to get in. Can't quite make it happen. Gets in again. Just the blade not hitting anything tangible. The question now becomes, not will she get a hook, will she get a goddamn injury today? Not getting anything from Gift of Pain, nothing from Nurse's Calling. It's all going a bit wrong. 1 blink, needs a second. It'll be an injury. It'll finally be an injury. Can she double down on Leon here? Where does Leon go thereafter? Around the side, all the way up over yonder. 1 blink needed, gets it out there. Where does Leon go? He doubles back. And the blade finding Bush. Finding Bush and nothing more than Topiary. Moving after Leon. Has 2 blinks. Needs to send it. Needs to connect here. Needs a hook. Might get it. Oh, does. My God. There was a beat where the swing happened and nothing was received. And you thought maybe it had happened again. But gets the dying state. Turns it into Gift of Pain. Turns it into Pain Res. That could be what she needs to really take the initiative. Here. Back immediately to Killer Shack. Poor. Bit of a nightmarish start for the Nurse. No one on the gen. Probably moving enough to warrant the kick here, so that's what she's going to do. 2 blinks back, gonna head back to the unhook. Needs vision, needs intel, needs to be where the survivors are. And there they are. That'll be Zarina again, who's been very, very, very good so far. Getting the 2 blinks. Sending it into the greenhouse. Up and away. Oh. A matter of millimeters for the Nurse here. Jen moving upstairs. Gonna head up there. Oh. Around the back was presumably the ace there. They're able to get away. Doesn't have any aura reading apart from Nurse's Calling here, the Nurse, and that could be what is hurting her here. There is ace, okay. Anticipated where they were going to be. Able to take the chase here. Moving around the side. They're going to drop down. Good injury. Injury without a blink required. Could be a really quick one too if she can get into the greenhouse. Needed to hit earlier. Oh, thankfully it doesn't pay the price. So, another gem pops. It will be another hook out there. Can it be a Scourge hook? It will be. Yeah, really, really good Scourge hook locations here. All down the middle of the map. All makeable. She needs every bit of this. Oh, heartbreak. Heartbreak. The gen just pops in time to make this a 1-gen game. Leon running headlong. At least forces the pallet burn. Where does Leon go thereafter? All the way over to the left. Runs into a wall. Oh, and a free hit.
Slate, you've got a raid.
A free hit is so vital for the nurse in this situation. Won't get pain res from this. It's the nearest hook, so may as well go for it. As there is Serena again, back in front of main building. Can the nurse put any pressure on her? Good injury. That which has eluded her all game long, she now gets. And could this be the moment that the nurse turns it on? Needs a second blink to connect. Oh, they were stuck in a bush. But not quite close enough to be hit with a dying state. Just lost sight of the scratch marks there. Doing some very good things as this Serena, buying a lot of time for the team. There she is. One long blink needed. Constantly being evasive with that second move after the second blink. And there goes the last gen. Wow, wow, wow. Could be nightmarish. 3 hooks, surely not going to get it done with a pig who is finding form at the right time. Good hit, though. Good hit. And maybe hope. Hope for something more to come out of this, for something in the end game. 2 stacks on no way out. So they won't be able to open the gates immediately. She'll know that there was someone on this gate. That's where she's going to head next. Doesn't want to camp the hook. Doesn't want to rest on her laurels here. Wants more out of this game. Will need more out of this game against a competitor as strong as the pig. Looking for where that tree is not in the ground. Looking for where... Don't forget about that. Looking for where they might have gone. Is there any corner hiding going on? Not that she can see. Still got a little bit of time, but that time will pass. The gate's now openable. Needs to head to the other one. Needs to do so quickly. Not awful gate positions for the nurse. Small mercies for her. The gates are patrollable. Someone on it. Scratch marks. Scratch marks, stop. Where on earth did they go? There they are. Good injury. A free hit. And another hook if she can get these blinks right. Good evasion from the Dwight. They keep on running. They do. Gonna try and get to this gate over here, knowing as they may that the gate is being opened. Good play from the nurse, doubling back, knowing they were going to try and be evasive there. Now we'll get her another hook. Trying her best to stay in game 1. Doesn't want to make it an easy ride for the pig. Every hook so vital. You never know what kind of a game the pig is going to get. Second hook stage over there. Does someone get back on that gate? They do! It's Serena, who's been so good all game long. Well, she goes over there. Scratch marks. Heading over to Killer Shack. And further still. 2 blinks in the back pocket. Needs to send them here. Good injury. That gives her the opportunity of blinking twice and getting her before she gets to the gate. Needs those 2 blinks. We'll get them. All the way around the shack. Come on, looking for Serena. Injury on Ace. Serena holds the key to another hook state here. But where did she go? Oh, Hatch. Hatch in shack. They have it. They don't? Gonna have to just hope. Ah, it's all over. Okay. 5 hooks. The opening for her. Very difficult to see how that will be enough in a grand final setting, but we await the pig's performance. GG to them. Good team. So remember, 5 hooks for the draw, 6 or more, and pig will take a 1-0 lead, which can be so unbelievably strong in a best of 5 scenario. Okay. Groaning Storehouse isn't amazing for the pig. It's quite big, and the pig doesn't really have much in the way of mobility. Well, I mean, Nurse got Garden of Joy, so no one's had an exemplary map situation here. But then slowly move towards this gen. Crouch now, hide to terror radius. Hope this can maybe get the goods. There's Laurie. Okay. Pointing. Telling their team that the pig is here. Gem movement to the right. There's a Bill here as well. Right, 3 folks all here. And there's a hit on a non-obsession. Pivots into Bill. For another stack, bring for another injury. We'll get to the pallet. Good play. Pivot around, come back. They're pointing as well. What does this mean? Memesters? Memesters could be very, very good for the pig here. But Memesters can also be very good at the game, so it could go one or two ways. Bill beckoning. Pig saying no. Pig wants to head back to that gen. Oh, it's still regressing. Okay. No intel on the gen moving. Pig's burnt a couple of strong pallets. Will be very happy to move aside. A bit of gen movement over here. They're going to get off early doors. It's the injured Cheryl. This could be huge. I'll just get to a pallet. They're not going to burn it? Wow. That's unbelievable strength. Do they get the window thereafter? They don't. Oh, almost an exceptionally good play from Cheryl. There's Beal wanting the save. Won't be allowed it. Gets another injury. Another save best last stack. Are they going for I don't remember if they had a flashlight or whether they may be thinking about sabotage here. Or whatever the case. It will not come to pass. Gonna get up on the hill. As there's the next gen to patrol for the pig. Traps! Deary me, traps. What's she doing? What's she playing at? The Beal getting in her head. Right, will she get to the hook now? Might be denied it with that drop and pick up. No, all good. No harm, no foul. Pig moves on. Some shrieks from the pig camp there. What are you doing after all we talked about? But she does not pay the price. There's a sprint burst from Laurie again, heading off to the right. Only her on the gen. Very, very good to know. They'll probably see through that. Yeah, good play from Laurie, knowing exactly what the pig was after. Pivoting back to this gen, which is once again moving. There's Bill. Beckoning. Running. To what end is a really good question, because that will still be a dying state. Okay. An assist from Bill. The nurse camp will be furious. Pig will take it. Another trap on the head. And back she goes. And surveillance once again shows that presumably Laurie is back on that gen. No wiggles from Bill either. Are they here to play? Is a question on everyone's lips. Most keenly, the nurse camp. They've certainly taken some chases and done some work in the early game, so the board will be taking a view that the game will not be rendered null and void. There's someone voting back and forth in Killer Shack. Have they all given up? That could be devastating for the nurse camp here. Big noises in Killer Shack. She just needs to go about her business, but this will be 4 hooks for her. Sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Pig too strong? Well, apparently. Right. That's so annoying. Oh, listen, no, I'm well aware. I'm well aware. Her Killer Shack as well. They're here. That'll be a grab. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 5 hooks for her. She's got herself the draw, and it does seem like the game is all but over. What a tough situation for the nurse. Burnt pallets everywhere. Someone has given up and decided to sabotage for the team, which is huge. Huge for the pig camp. There's David. Laurie on the left as well is injured. Sprint burst to get away. I'm gonna go for the window. Running up ahead. Just stopping. Staring. Wow. Oh! Ah, they weren't quite there for the flashlight save. So with this hook, it's 1-0 to the pig. Nurse camp distraught, but they really didn't get it done in their game, so you know, it's unfortunate, but they have to say probably do still deserve the loss following their performance. Right, so just playing for pride here, the pig now. Another hit, another hit. It's a team that most definitely didn't come to play, and after so many strong teams, this is an extraordinary shift. Shift in the landscape. Just David now, he may well be thinking, I just want to be here for the hatch. Oh, scratch marks down there, they go for the unhook. Fair play to them. Another hit save best for last. Give it down. Unless that was a 4%. Was that 4%? That was a 4% for Laurie. That's unbelievable. This is a game that won't end. there is... Yeah, Laurie had to go for the save, so I don't think David was there at all for the save. Was she on second? Oh, that must have been David going in for the save then. Oh, there he is. Got into a locker. Regardless, at the end of the day, everyone, it really doesn't matter. It's a pig win, makes it 1-0. They're not going to go window. It was down there, hiding in the corner. I see, I see. All wrapping up. That's not a window. Pallet's gone. Someone, Bill, saw fit to that. One of Bill or Cheryl properly through this game. I'm not quite sure who it was. Anyway, hook for David. Just putting the finishing touches on what has still been a very impressive effort. Hoping to find Bill. Can't quite see him anywhere. Or David. It seemed like David did come to play and has been completely left in the lurch by some abject performances. Righto. Not really caring anymore, it seems. Another hook. May well even, to be honest. I think the notion of giving David Hatch is very agreeable after a game like this. It won't be in Hatch. Well, it might be in Hatch, but the Hatch offering not being run here. But yeah, they've had an absolutely awful game, and the pig doesn't really care about the 12-foot performance. He just wants to secure that one win, and will have done so. So we'll let David find Hatch, and while he does, Pig will be on 10 hooks, just for posterity here. 10 hooks means that the Pig takes a 1-0 lead in the grand final, and the nurse here has a lot of work to do. And it'll be the Pig up next as well, because we're alternating who goes first. There we go. Okay, Pig has a 1-0 lead. We're looking to consolidate that. It's another Macmillan game here. Another huge map for her. 2 survivors up ahead, so immediate intel is pretty good on a map such as this. And Undying getting the goods. Undying getting the goods in a huge way. Great injury. Save the best for last immediately in effect. 1 stack to its name. Let's see what she can do here. Run through the pallet. Looking for a window, presumably. They'll get it. Could be an opportunity to shut the door. What a clutch bit of aura reading. You don't tend to think about aura reading when it comes to Undying. More just thinking, I want to protect my live hex. But it's certainly got the goods for the Pig there. It'll fake out there. Will that be good enough for a dying state? It'll be damn close. It is! Now, there is someone waiting for the pallet stun. Will they come out of hiding? Yes, they will. Another injury there. It's an obsession. It loses stacks, but you couldn't let them stay around unhindered, because that would be giving away a pallet stun. So, out of the pallet, hat on head, hook in play, lots to like. Brilliant stuff for the Pig here. As there is your gen that's moving. I'm going to crouch down early. Deny them terror radius. Could there be a grab in play for the Pig? There goes Undying. Standing up. Good play from Hanatu. Good awareness. Got out of there early. Still getting the injuries, the Pig. And Ruben will keep this gen regressing. Another gen pops. She won't mind that too keenly. Good start for her. Running through the pallet here. We'll need to get to a tile and fast. Bounce landing to go back. It is bounce landing. Good play from Hanatu, but hasn't got majorly distant here. Won't go for the window. We'll surely have to go pallet. Does do so. No burn. That's incredible restraint from Hanatu. Oh! But should have burnt thereafter. Didn't. And that will give the Pig her second trap and, assuming nothing goes untoward here, her second hook. Great start. pressure on Nurse in a big way. This final may be beginning to look like a formality in favour of the pig. She's really turned up. Right. Going around the gens, trying to put pressure on them. Get Ruin to be effectual. And there it is. Someone gets off the gen upstairs. Footsteps heard. Where have they gone? There they are. Okay. So that'll be a decent chase with Jill on the right-hand side. Over to the pallet they go. There goes Ruin. Okay. Ruin has done some okay work in the early running, but will be gone now. They flee the scene. Keep them hesitating, then get the kick. Pivoting left. Pivoting further left. No unhook yet. They've reached second stage on the hook. Wow, taking their chances, maybe giving up. The Nurse camp will be furious if this is another situation where the team gives it away. Faking out ambush this way, coming back. Good play. Really good play from Pig there. That's a great mind game. Needs more of that. Not been used in the ambush at all, but used it to great effect in that situation. Could that be the thing to close down this chase? Pulling out all the stops here. The Nurse will have a lot to do to bring this back. There will be a pallet here. Did they burn? Oh, they didn't. Great restraint. Not going to be fooled by the mind games twice in a row is Jill. Actually, still not a bad chase. But that pallet being burnt, this could be the beginning of the end. Pallet not gone over here. Didn't burn it after the play, so will be forced to kick. Good play from Jill to get back around to it. It's an okay start, but an overlong chase such as this can turn things back in favour of the team. I knew he was just hanging around. Doesn't want to take on any hits with the Obsession. Doesn't want to lose Opus Blast stacks. Yeah, and well, that's been happening. There goes a gen on the right. There's an Archer on the trap station. An early kill right now could be absolutely massive. Oh, they do get away. They're uninjured. That's going to pivot her. Pig, going to pivot herself. See if the trap can do the work there. Don't want to chase someone with a hat on their head. Want to allow that to do its thing. There's Jill! Injured. They're going to go through the window. I'll get it. Good play. Oh my god! The animation of the grab! Denying her the hit. Will she not get it after this one? Oh, she will. She would have been furious had that hit not gone through. It does. The hook thereafter. The trap. Back in the hooks and putting a lot of pressure on this game. Panatu still needs to get that hat off his head. We'll be searching high and low for the trap station to make it happen. Gen not moving too concerningly. There was movement earlier on this gen. There is still movement on this gen. Can she get up there in time to deny? They're going to try and commit. Do they get it? Good play. They healed! They healed rather than repairing the gen! And that split second away from it gives the Nurse another hook. She forgets the trap. She's so stunned she forgets the trap. But she won't mind that too keenly. Only one left. She might want to save that for later anyway. What a play. What a play that is. Gets the gen regressing. See that regressing with surveillance. That could be a game turner. That could be a grand final winning play right there. This was a game that was in the balance. That has helped extraordinarily. As there's Jill. Injured party. Sprint bursting away. The unhook over there. They'll be one to get back on that gen. Leave Jill alone. Make sure that she has to focus on getting rid of that hat. They'll want to get back on this gen. They do now, but they won't have time to commit to it here with the regression already put forward. Oh, they will get it. Great play. It will be a dying state still. Bance landing is what they'll need to evade a hit. They don't have it. Right. The trap that was denied her earlier, she will now place on the head. Hat. Survivor. And hook. Whew. What a game this is turning into for the pig. No traps left. All the traps have been put out there. They've all been effective. They've slowed this game down. Going to get some regression on the gen. Give us say technically cost her 2 life states. Absolutely, yeah. Huge, huge differential play for the pig. And that's a survivor off the hook. If you're the pig, you might be thinking, this is a great way to put the finishing touches on this game. Didn't even see who went in for the save or where they've gone. They get to this window. They'll fake out around there. That might be enough to deny them Shack. There's someone else in here. They're going to take a hit. They're not going to take a hit. They'll be begging for a hit. They won't get it. And barring a flashlight save, it's all over and it's 3 survivors left. That could be huge. DS! A stinging it out. Great play from Yui. They keep in check. They don't. That's going to be thoroughly reprimanded and leaving the scene. Wow. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Jill was on the trap station. Dying state there. Is this going to be a kill? Don't think so. It may well be second hook stage. That's great. He forces them to search that trap station again. If they're not dead, they're not dead. Second hook for them. 2 gens remaining. Not a bad gen situation, but not, you know, a slam dunk of a 3 gen or a patrollable situation. Pig, did I say nurse? Pig, pig, pig. So we're playing pig. Getting the boot. Ooh, getting the boot into the gen. Clears some aggression. Seeing scratch marks heading over yonder direction. Oh, the pallet burn. Didn't even know they were there. Just a cheeky little bit of red stain. Manipulation gets the hit. Very good stuff. This could be a great chase to take on. Finally going to start building up stacks as well from these non-obsession hits. Does someone else get back on that gen? Nope. Surveillance give you the intel for that gen. Still not moving. Door kick here could be really, really good. It is! Will it get to them before they get this window? Show you going that way, come back around. Good play for the pig. Very good play for the pig. There's your dying state. Remember, no traps in play. It's a huge day for mind games. Very, very strong mind games from the pig. And that will be her 8th hook. Won't be a kill. So now we're in a situation where every single survivor is on death hook. Every chase one will be rewarded with a 3 survivor game and a 2 survivor game. You're going to get survivors out of here. You need to find the gens that are moving. This one over here. They'll instinctively want to move away from the gens. So pig going to double back. Move around this side of the hill. Went up and over. Get this regressing. Regressing. Yes, of course. Regressing. Last line. Absolutely a kick you are going to want to double down on. Scratch marks over the hill. They will go over the hill and far, far away. This seems to be the only pressure point right now. There's an R2. And their game plan is going to want to be to take the pig to Killer Shack away from these gens. She won't be able to get the hit before the window. Maybe they're going that way. Come back around. It was an okay move, but not good enough to get the injury immediately. Good stuff. Confused them enough to prevent them going for that window. Do they burn Shack here? They don't. Do they go window? They do! Trying for a flashlight spin there. I think the tree might have actually hindered them. So, first kill of the game. Still 2 gens remaining. Lots of time for the pig to wrap this one up. Great play. It does go a gen though. So 3 gens in a 3 gen situation. 3 survivors, sorry, in a 3 gen situation. Someone by the trap station. Yes, there was. Pig's eyes do not deceive her. Will be Yui. Heading over to Killer Shack here. Heading over to the window. No, they want to go for this pallet. Okay, makes a lot of sense. Ambush time. Make like you're going for the ambush, then get the kick. And they'll keep by the Shack. Voting through, so needs a bit of hesitation. Ideally, you wanted them to try and go for the flashlight then. That would have been their ruination. Was the hit on through the window? I don't think so, but it would have been desperately close. Now here's the thing. Do they go window here? They go pallet. Oh, it's all over. Dead! Hard for them! Do they go window? Do they go window? They don't go window. Oh, this could be a chase that loses the pig this game. Frame skips as well. It's all going wrong at exactly the wrong time. They're running Killer Shack perfectly, but they leave Killer Shack. 1 lunge to keep this game on side. Oh. There goes the gen. So, 10 hooks in play. But a chase good enough to get that last gen. They'll be over here. They'll be on this gate. Can't afford to crouch. Need to be as quick as possible. Do they have this gate 99? They don't. Not nary even a light to be seen. Scratch marks. Leading where? They went to the corner originally, then going around here. Great play. See Yui. You might be resigned if you're the pig camp here to just an 11 at performance. You might not even get that. Don't want to prejudge anything here. It's been a strong team moving around the rock. They go window thereafter, just vaulting through as the pig. Door up ahead kicked. Do they get all the way over to that gate? Is that gate being worked on by Jill? Lots of questions we need to have answered. Slow vault could be amazing. It will be. Having a cheeky look at the gate. Need to put pressure on this. They're going to run. Gate is 99s. And that will be all she wrote for that one. Okay. Oh, God. In leaving them, could the hatch be in play? No, hatch being Killer Shack. So 11 hooks. 11 hooks for the pig. The door has been left ever so slightly ajar for the nurse. The nurse reverse sweep is on. We will see. A good game from her. We'll go now to the nurse and see if she can get back in the scorebook. Make it a 1-1 game, or will the pig take a dominating 2-0 lead into game 3? Okay. Dead dog for nurse. We'll be looking for a quick start. A quick start that's eluded her basically all tournament long. Always puts herself in a pressure position here. Getting on Saloon. Looking out across the plains, across the map, looking for intel. Not seeing anything. Heading over to this gen. Is there someone on the right-hand gen over there? There is someone on the right-hand gen over there. Okay, and they're going to flee the scene. 2 blinks in play. Immediate pallet burn. And they're going to use live to get away. Okay, that's fair. That's a fair play. Often the survivor, you don't really care about pallets against the nurse, so burn Merly to try and get live preemptively is actually not a bad play at all. Going around here. Blink around here. Blink back in. Good, blink back in. Good injury. Trying to keep sight of them. They're going to run that way. Stay in shack. Rear up your first blink. They might well keep on that corner. Good play. Oh, just couldn't quite keep her resolve. Played it well, knew what they were up to, but then the second blink just took her away. 2 blinks need to be in the back pocket. They will be. All the way through shack is needed here. She'll get it. They're going to run all the way to Saloon. Tough opening. Had them there, but couldn't maintain the composure, couldn't get the dying state. It was moving up on Saloon. There goes Ash, in fact. Can't quite get upstairs. Does on the second attempt. Does on the second time of asking. At the very least, 1 injury is, albeit a small, penalty from Thanatophobia. Is that Ash on that window? No, it's not. It's in the air, and they're going to run away with, again, lives. They drop, they do. Good play for the nurse. Good injury. I'm all ears, keeps them in view for a little while. Again, you need that second blink. She gets it, she sends it. Gonna stay reasonably close. All the way over yonder. Good management of blink distance from the nurse, countering the little double back maneuver, and will finally get on the hooks. Scourge hooks are in a bit of a tricky location, but there is one makeable over here. Ash is healed up, and Ash is in the corner over there. That could be a very good post-hook chase for the nurse. Pain res in play. That will be on Saloon. No one screams. There's no one there right now. Trying to look for Ash, trying to see where Ash is. Was around here. Unfortunately, looks like she's lost him, but that's okay. There is someone up on Saloon. Wants to head over there. Oh, someone trying to come in for the save. So we'll be able to deny them. Listening upstairs. No one on the gen right now. The unhook behind, but maybe a better chase for the nurse. Right here. Do they head upstairs? They do. Just blink at anything. You drop down. Good evasive maneuvers from them. Notification over there. Big gen moving upstairs. In the gallows. Good blink. Had to be precise with that second one to get exactly on the stairs where she needs to be. They're going to flee the scene. 2 blinks. This could be a quick dying state here. Needs it. Just really hoping they were going to pivot back through the door. Always a bit of an outlandish play there. Bit of a hopeful play. Big gen moving upstairs. A grab could be huge. Won't get it. Will get the injury. Keeping pressure on Saloon. Do they drop or do they keep going around here? Is this a quick and quiet play? No, it isn't. They've dropped down. Into Saloon. Out the other side. Doing okay with first injuries, but needs to be closing down these chases. They've got so much distance over there. But pivoting around to Shaq. That's right on them. This pallet here, again, shouldn't be too concerning. I'm all ears, so huge. So huge here. Knowing exactly what they were going to do. Right. Second hook on the board. Everything here needs to be pain res. The early games have been far too slow. You need to get what gem regression out there that you can. This will presumably hit Saloon again, although there is big gem movement on the right. That didn't hit Saloon either. That's scary. Gallows. Gallows for pain res, presumably. Gonna try and get there as quickly as possible. There is a lot of movement here, okay. We're still regressing from pain res. That's huge. Ah, but there's still another gen moving. That's scary. There's a lot of gen movement out here. They're going to run all the way over to that gen immediately. Could this be a gen grab on the cards? Saw that someone was moving off to the right. They fled the scene. Fled the scene is the word, not fleed. Anyway. No more movement upstairs. There's Nia on the right. Yeah, Saloon Gen not moving too concerningly anymore. They're going to go around the building. Are they trying the double back maneuver again? They're not. Okay. Yes, I'm all ears. I'm all ears could be huge here once again. Oh! Needs to be really, really, really efficient with those blinks. Wasn't quite able to cover the ground that she needed to. Anticipate the double back. They just got enough distance to evade that swing. Should have blunk a second time. Blunk, blink, blinked. There goes another gen. 2 left. Double back maneuver. Very, very good. And just tantalizingly close. But distant enough to counter the nurse's best efforts. 2 blinks in the pocket. Oh, she needed that. Oh, Lord, how she needed that. Right. If that chase was not closed down right there, you might be beginning to think that it's all over. They'll already have been on hook, so no need to go for pain res. Up here, scratch marks in Saloon. And there they are. Oh, tried to swing early to get them here. Oh, I'm all ears giving the intel about where they were, but again, the swing not coming up with the goods. Right, may well be time now to try and keep on these gens. One there, one there. Oh, it's a bit of a nasty gen situation for the nurse. There's Ash. Good injury. Pallets. Rarely going to get it done against nurse. Good counterplay from her. Does he run into Saloon? He does. Need to get a bit more out in the open. The intricacies of the indoor areas, always a bit tough. Not a quick and quiet play. Oh my Lord in heaven. Good play from them. How'd they do that? So they went around and upstairs. Goodness gracious me. Oh, and an accidental blink, which sort of sums up the game thus far. It's difficult to get away from the notion that it's all over for the nurse here. Not able to get anything going at all. Has this vantage point. Going to try and keep on the gen, see which ones are moving. No movement over there. Have to have a look at this one. No movement here either. If there is one glimmer of hope for the nurse, it's that the gens aren't moving too concerningly. It would be a famous comeback if she can get it done. But it starts with a grab, and she can't quite get it. There is an injured party here. There is the Ash here. Where do they go if I'm all ears? Oh, saw what he was doing. Powerless to stop it. Blink going all the way through Saloon. The blinks have not been anywhere near where they need to be. At least there's an injury there, providing, as it does, some glimmer of hope. But if every bit of hope, a bit of despair, blinking into nothing. This is the only gem moving right now. That may not be the case for very long. There goes Ash, using Lithe, getting away. Injury noise is so important here. They keep on running, and keep on running. And keep on running. They are. Oh, thank God. The nurse did not blink over the other side of the wall, but in the end, that was exactly what she needed. Hoping desperately she could get to the Scourger before the gem pot. Won't be able to. What are you hoping for here if you're nurse? An absolutely incredible amount of altruism for one thing. Some gate grabs, maybe. Maybe some undetectability for future games could be good. Something is not clicking for the nurse in the way that it has been up to this final. It's no way out, but no way out may be very tricky to utilize for a comeback. Lots needs to happen. Lots needs to be done. On Ash again. It can't be on Ash. You need to go to another survivor here. Spread out hooks. And over to the gate. There was someone running over this way. Will they be waiting in this corner to make their move? Scratch marks up here. There's lots of line of sight to Gnarl, and I'm all ears. Has been good on a couple of occasions, but not been the deciding factor for her. But there we go. Okay, new hope, maybe, for the nurse. She will get a hook. The gates are now openable. They might not care. They might just leave and consign the nurse to a 2-0 deficit. We will see. We will see. I want to get a hook that's reasonably far from both gates. This will fit the bill. How do you play this now if you're the nurse? Oh, forgetting that was a death of a survivor. There go the gates, barring a literal miracle. It is all over for her. Wow, it's looking like a steamroll for the pig here. Healed up, left, it's all over. It's all over. Yeah, maybe wanting hatch here, perhaps. One hand on the cup for the pig, certainly. And there we are, there's the hatch escape. Another 5-hook game for the nurse. She needs to get something going, because as it stands, the pig is looking like a shoe-in for the trophy. Right, we're going to play nurse again. Game 3. If she loses this one, it's all over. Talk about bottle merchants. She might be making a name for herself as the biggest of the bottle merchants. Here we go. And it's home field advantage. When she needs most keenly to get in the win, she finds herself on her own map. Well, could this be a poignant moment for the nurse and for her campaign? We will see. We will see. Nursenal, is there anything in that? There could be something in that. Right. Need some early patrols. See these gens. Get some early chases. Bit of movement here. Surely a survivor. Oh, not quite able to see them. They've fled the scene. Could it be a locker play? Just interrogating the scene. A locker grab could be so important. Oh, and there they are. Okay. Huge intel. It's Cheryl all the way over here. Oh, almost a free hit. Just denied. Needs a blink. Get it. Go play for Cheryl. Oh, what she wouldn't give to have that blink back. One blink of the cards. Waiting for the second. Gets it. There you go. There's the injury that she did not get earlier. Tinkerer in play. You feel like you just need the chase that you have in front of you. Big Jen moving upstairs as well. There goes a Jen. There's Cheryl. Oh. Had to turn to go for the hit. Turned the wrong way. Jen's moving all over the place. Big Jen moving here as well. Getting the second blink. Yeah, if you feel like if you're the nurse, with how the tournament's gone, you need to close down this chase now. But they're proving so evasive. Tinker over there. Could there be a grab? A grab could be huge. Oh, it isn't quite. Just had the wrong angle. This could be a better chase for the nurse. 2 blinks. One of them needs to land. Playing for her tournament life here. 2 injured parties. Yunjin over yonder. Just losing survivors regularly. This is not the final they anticipated. Someone else get back on the stand. It's Cheryl over here. Could be exactly what Nurse needs. Just staying evasive every single time. There's Ace on the pallet. Unbelievable. Astonishing levels of misery that the nurse is experiencing. Nothing going her way. Abject plays. This is a disgrace. Nothing short of abysmal from the nurse, making a mockery of this tournament. And the whistle as blade meets air, a poignant melodic reminder of her absolute ineptitude so far. Needs to get something going, needs a hit here, gets it. Gets it. Team heals, Tinkerer on this gen. Could it be a grab? Needs to be a grab. Not a grab, but it is an injury. That'll be Zarina fleeing the scene. Needs to see someone. See someone! One blink! Needs a hit! Gets it! Ace in the vicinity. Are they going to want the flashlight save? Going to pick up immediately. And there will be no flashlight save, unfortunately. Scourgeup's in a really awful position here. We'll have to settle for a normal one. Back to the gen. Is Ace still around? Not that she can see. Needs to get the boot into this gen. Needs to get them regressing. Moving away. Cheryl! Cheryl by the hook! Can she get a grab off the unhook? They're not going to go for it. This could be the turnaround the nurse needs. Forcing the Cheryl to get away from the situation. Someone else needs to come in for the save. Cheryl running headlong away, really successfully navigating the blinks, and that's going to come back. Check on the hook. Is someone moving in? There's Yunjin! 2 blinks. A hook grab could be so important here. Might be a bit too delayed. At least gets the injury, puts the pressure on immediately after the unhook. 2 blinks in hand. Sends it firstly, sends it secondly. Around the pallet. Just going the wrong way time and time again. Fatigue, and Yunjin will take the opportunity to flee the scene. Only 1 blink. Well, this needs to land, doesn't it? And it doesn't quite. It doesn't quite. There's Cheryl again. The only uninjured party, so of course that's the one that the nurse stumbles upon here. Nothing going her way. Blink needs a hit, gets it. The whole team are injured. Thanatophobia is roaring along, penalising the team. Do they double back? Do they double back? Do they double back? They do not. Dying state. Another hook. And the nurse may well be in the books. If she can keep up the form she's displayed in the past 2 minutes. This is looking like a bit of a different nurse. Whole team's injured. They need to reset. Pain res in play. Gem regressing. This could be huge. Needs to stumble upon the team. They are resetting, but where? Where are they resetting? Bit of gem movement upstairs. Bit of gem movement down here. Tiny little bits of gem movement all over the place. Heading over to this gem, which has been a huge pressure point for the nurse. Is it still progressing? It isn't. Big movement. Gonna get the kick. There's the unhook. Cheryl off the hook. Absolutely a place you want to be. Let's set it back. You can tell. She's just entered another gear, playing for her tournament life, and knows that she needs to put a good result on the board. There's Serena. Free hit for the nurse, that's huge. Can she convert that into a dying state? Trying to cut them off. Blink at an angle. Just never going to hit. Shouldn't have even swung the blade. Keep it on them. As they pivot right. Nothing from I'm all ears here. This could be a very, very clutch situation for some I'm all ears intel. Serena keeps on running. They're in there! Oh, what a lucky blink. Needed something to happen on that second blink. And it did indeed. No flashlight save for them. That's huge. Oh, but the door's not kicked in. Can she get 2? Oh, great dead hard. Or, yeah, it had to be a dead hard from Cheryl there. Brilliantly played. She can get to a hook. She can't quite get to a scourge hook. That'll have to be okay. That'll have to be enough. All the way through the building. Is there a chance? Not a bad blink at all, but Cheryl pivoting around the other way. Tinkerer, huge. Have to put pressure on. It will be an injured party. This could be massive for the nurse. You feel like you can't let this gem pass. Oh, where have they gone? Where have they gone? They were just aware. They knew what was coming. She'll get the booting, get the gem regressing. Again, Thanatophobia keeping this game very, very slow. Where's the survivor who must have been here? The survivor who is injured, who should be making noises. There's no indication there was ever anyone here. There's Cheryl. Right, you got a blink in hand. Send that. You had the hit. You had the hit if you just pressed M1. But rattled as she was by this team, she didn't. She wanted to make sure she sent another blink she shouldn't have. Into the greenhouse. Where's she gone? All the way over there. And that's a situation where you should have pressed M2. Just moving entirely away from where Cheryl is. You feel like you need the dying state with these 2 blinks, and if not, it might be all over. This could be I'm all ears here. There's I'm all ears. Absolutely massive. Beautiful. I'm all ears coming in exceptionally clutch. Is there anyone here for flashlight save? God, you hope not. No, so you get the hook. Another gen pops. 4 hooks in play. What's the 3 gen like? 1, 2, 3. It's not amazing. But it's not the end of the world for the nurse here. Needs to get them regressing. There's Ace! Screw the gens, says the nurse. Needs another hook, needs another dying state. Gonna go after Ace. Can't quite get there, but keeps him in view. It's the injured party there. Such a tantalizing prospect. That's what she's gonna go after. Back into the tile he goes. Has she lost him? Oh, you can't lose him. You can't lose him in a situation as crucial as this. That's awful for the nurse. Heading upstairs just to check. No one here. There was gem movement. Behind. Can she do anything here? Only 1 blink. She might only need 1 blink. They're just getting away from these gens. Just in time. At the very least, there will definitely be a Tinkerer pop on whatever gen they commit themselves to. Someone going to upstairs, or are they going the other way? They are going upstairs, maybe thinking about moving the gen. They've certainly tapped it. Heading over Yonja. Yunjin down here. This blink needs to come through. It does. It does. And there's the injury. Upstairs they go. They don't go for the vault. This keeps the nurse in play. Waiting on 2 blinks. Getting the 2 blinks. Sending it here. Went through the floor. Needed to stay up there. Needs to keep pressure on. Gonna burn that pallet. Then where? Around here. These are devastating non-blinks for the nurse. That is appalling. Only 1 blink in play. No gem movement there. Gonna head back upstairs. Oof. And went past someone. No idea where they went thereafter. There's Tinker on the gen. Could this be the grab that's eluded us so long? Good injury. 2 blinks. You need to get a dying state with these 2 blinks. I think that is the goal you're setting yourself here. Serena running off to the right. Might not need 2! Might not need 2! Huge play. Huge blink. You can get pain res here if there's only a hook for you. There is! Massive, massive, massive stuff. It's a kill. It's a kill into pain res. Ace screams. Ace is on this gen. There he goes. He's away. She needs to get the kick. This is the pressure point. Make no mistake, this right here is the pressure point. And after what's been an abject game thus far, maybe some life in the end game. Need to keep eyes on middle gen. Middle gen is also moving to a certain degree. Needs to get up there. Needs to get up there. Does. How she would love a grab in this situation. How she would love a grab. How she'd just love to blink down more than anything else. Away she goes. They're tapping the gen. They're stopping it regressing. Scratch marks heading over here. Cheryl! The injured party! To breathe life into this game! Oh! Just staying away a game of inches, and it's the inches that Cheryl has away from the blade, away from the dying state. Oh, what a lucky hit! Anticipating they were going to come back, they did. There's Tinkerer again. The hook's just a bit too distant. Could this be a Scourge hook? Can't quite remember. Think there may already have been a Scourge hook for Cheryl. Praying that it is gonna be something that blows up the gens. It won't be. She is dead though. 2 survivors in play. There goes that gem. Ace running away, has adrenaline. This is going to be such an impactful chase. This chase here, neither of them have been hooked, so a dying state here is going to be the difference between a 9-hook and a 6-hook game. 9 hooks, you have a chance. 6 hooks against this pig, you really don't think so. Great injury. They're stuck in the corner with the boulders. Needs to close this down quickly. 2 hooks in the back pocket, sending it. Right down the middle, pivoting right. There's Ace. Oh, can't quite surpass the hedges. 2 injured parties. It's so close to being redeemable for the nurse, but she still has one pretty huge obstacle to surpass. There goes Ace all the way to the right. No gates over here, so this is fine for the nurse. One more blink could be it. She gets it. Is Yunjin gonna leave? She does. So it will be, assuming there is a hook for her, a 9-hook game for the nurse. And after how the game started, she'll be happy to have put up something approaching a competitive total. Sweet Lord in heaven, I think we've witnessed something quite special. If she is going to bow out, at least she has shown something of herself, made some account of herself. So, who's your played? Got the next. So, the situation as it stands is thus. The nurse has 9 hooks. If the pig gets 10, 11 or 12 hooks, she will be crowned victor of the World Cup of Killers 2023. If the pig gets 9 hooks, the grand final continues. She will still be 2-0 up, and Nurse will need to win the remaining 2 games to keep the final going. If the pig gets 8 or fewer hooks, Nurse will get the win. It will be 2-1, and she will be very much in this game. Huge implications. Pig in Yamaoka needing 10, 11 or 12 hooks. Being undetectable. If you can get a gen grab early on, that could be huge. Bit of gen movement to the right. Do they spy the pig? Oh! Not a million miles away from making the grab happen. There goes Ruin immediately. Big totem pressure from them. Might not enjoy Ruin. There goes Undying. Might not enjoy Ruin for too long. Gets Dying State. Hat in play thereafter. Someone's going to want this pallet stun, surely. You've got to flash them away here if you're the pig. Sprint Buster, get out of there. Going to flee all the way over to this side. You just fear them getting back on the gen, getting the pallet stun. The injury makes you feel a little bit better about the state of play. Coming back now. To the Dwight is the pig. Gonna get the pickup. If there's someone here for the pallet stun, more power to them. Too early! Too early, okay. Granted a reprieve is the pig there. To the pallet she goes. Over to the gen. Can she stop this gen from moving? Okay. It's highlighted yellow, but it is still regressing. Good news for the pig there. And she will now move elsewhere. Michaela, probably around this side of the map. Momentarily would have been on this gen. That's now regressing again. No movement on this gen either. Okay. A great start for the pig here. An injury, a trap, a hook. A pallet burn as well. A mistake. An early burn, which did not deny the pickup from Thalita. Talking off. Thalita, that'll be another injury. Gonna run all the way through Killer Shack. Oh. A vault here while they're hesitating could be really good. That should necessitate the pallet drop. Yeah, it will. Okay, so a couple of decent pallets gone. Rita not too far away as well. This could be a very good opening chase for the pig. Brutal efficiency, the likes of which we've become very accustomed to from Amanda. Quickly hide the mistake. Good move! Wow, wow, wow. This is astonishingly good play once again from the pig, and assuming no one's here for the save, it'll be another hook. 2 traps already in play before a single gen has popped. 2 hooks in play before a single gen has popped. Things are looking good for the pig camp here. Scratch marks. Heading where? Couldn't quite see. Gen pops. That's Dwight getting that gen. Dwight, who does have a hat on his head. Needs to get rid of that. We'll be going to the trap station. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Not going to let up in a situation like this as the pig takes a dying state off of the injured party. Hook right next to the trap station that he was going to be looking to utilize to remove that trap. Head back, headlong through the middle of the map. Looking to get back to Killer Shack Gen. Probably no chance of getting there before it pops. It was moving quite heftily, we remember, early on. Do never know. It's big movement there. Do they commit? Lita getting the trap behind. It's just too tempting a proposition if you're the pig, and she is maybe sleepwalking here. Minimal effort as she hurdles her way through the hook statuses. Nurse Camp looking pretty despondent right now. Ruin still active as well. Ruin keeping pressure on those gens. What a game so far. This gen will have been moved relatively recently if it's still regressing. Here, is there someone around? Is there a chase on? Is there someone in this locker? Worth a look. Worth a look. God, where Nurse had to fight tooth and nail for every little victory, Pig does seem to be handed hooks on a bit of a silver platter. Such is the case with trap stations and them having to commit to them. And there goes Felita. Takes the hook total to 5. Still 3 gens left. Heartbreak in the Nurse Camp. The champagne on ice in the pig room, maybe. Get that cork pop because it's looking very good. And Dwight's on the trap station. Should be another really swift ice. There'll be another kill. It's 2 survivor protocol. Barring something extraordinary from this team, barring a miracle for them and for the Nurse, this is going to be the Pigs World Cup. 2 survivors out of there. It could be a game where Hatch is incredibly important. Hatch here could consign the pig to only 9 hooks. It could mean that it will be a draw that does technically keep the Nurse in the running in this best of 5 process. She will not be wanting to let up here, wants to leave nothing to chance. Because you get the dying stay here, doesn't? Do they burn? They don't. Incredible restraint. Incredible restraint on the pallet. And there goes the gen. Don't look now. This game, not over. That's a great spin move. That is a great spin move. These are gamers who came here to game, but the lunge doesn't connect. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff from Felita. Maybe just our barest glimmer of hope. Do you see that speck of light in the distance there? What is that? Is that a distant star? Is it the faded memory of a burnt-out supernova? No, it's the Nurse's last hope. And it might come to nothing. Ooh, Felita is giving the pig the runaround. She's not being granted a coronation, a victory lap here. Oh, but the restraint on the pallet they're undoing. Trap on the head. Hook. Right up ahead. Let's see what sort of a game this team wants to play. Gen pops on the left-hand side of the map. Is that where Michaela is staying? She may be moving the upstairs gen. Very simple for the pig now. You find Michaela, you get the hook, you finalize the World Cup. They're giving up on hook. Okay, it will be a Hatch game. Pig knows exactly where Hatch is. Maybe Michaela does. Is this Michaela right here? It is! Swing and a miss. There's the kill. Okay. All in on Hatch. Need to shut this before Michaela gets here. And if you do, it's not the end. There's still gates, but it becomes very tricky indeed. No! For spamming space here in a desperate battle for Hatch and trying to sidle pig away. She can't! Does she give up thereafter? No! On the very precipice of World Cup glory, getting the Hatch close. Dying stay right here! And assuming she can get to the hook, it's a World Cup victory for the pig. That is exceptional. Unbelievable work. No one's choice of a World Cup victor at the bottom of the 4th draw of the seeding. Bottom of Group D in 2022. Didn't get anywhere close. So the playoffs had one of the worst hook totals, had one of the worst set of games of any killer in that tournament. Flash forward a year, lots of training, rocky montages, punching big carcasses of meat, and it's all paid off with World Cup glory here in 2023. What a performer, a spirited Game 3 effort from Nurse, but the Pig will take it 3-0. What a performance. GG, well played. Collab with next, and we will make it official. The Pig with an exceptionally good 4K at the end there, and the Pig will be, as we fill the background light green 3, our winner. Congratulations to her. Who would have seen this coming? So let's take a look at the Pig's path through the World Cup. Started off with a 4K, started off strong, but only a point against the Knight there. Moved on to beat the Doctor, another convincing 4K performance. Beat the Nemesis in really convincing performance, another 4K. And then just lost out to Trickster, but that was not enough to deny her quarterfinal place. Took on Myers. A lot of people thought Myers would be a shoo-in. Defeated him. Took on Clown. A lot of people thought Clown would be a shoo-in. Defeated him. Took on Nurse. A lot of people that thought the Nurse's mechanical power, that high ceiling, would send her to glory, but she has overcome time and time again. What a performance. What a killer. And thank you all so much for enjoying watching this as much as I have enjoyed doing it. I have been your World Cup host and commentator. You've been wonderful. And we'll see you again for the 2024 World Cup of Killers. Thank you so much for being so supportive and so kind and just enjoying it. That's all I ask. And I'm glad you did enjoy it. Whew. Hi everyone, this is Slate here. Kind of weird, I'm recording this just while editing the video you've just watched. So whereas Slate you've been hearing playing the games is from some time ago, you're listening to new up-to-the-minute Slate. A bit older, a bit more tired, a few more grey hairs. Anyway, that's not your problem. Thank you so much for watching this video and for any of the other World Cup videos you caught. I really appreciate it. All of the lovely comments, all of the likes, all of the subscriptions on YouTube, they are more appreciated than you know. I'm going to replace the World Cup content. That's done now for the time being until next year. We're going to have just general good killer or fun killer and survivor games. Going to upload those, going to get a load going on. So more content. The content train, it never stops, no matter who tries. I have put a big old thank you for watching screen. This is going to remain just a blank screen saying thank you for watching. Well, I guess not a blank screen then, is it? Idiot. That's going to be up for half an hour, basically so that people don't get spoiled by the length of the video. You know, if you're halfway through and you've still got this time left, you might believe that Nurse is going to make a comeback. So, you know, I didn't want to give anything away with the length of the video. So all we've got here is just a screen that says thank you for watching. You do not need to watch to the end. Nothing will happen for the rest of the video after I stop talking. It sounds like something is going to happen, and I understand how this works. You know, fun YouTubers would put a little Easter egg at the end or near the end for people who sit through half an hour of a screen that just says thank you for watching. I'm not going to do that. I implore you, I am not going to add an Easter egg. I'm too busy. Frankly, I've got too much going on. I can't put Easter eggs in videos. I'm going to do this, encode it, upload it, then I'm immediately working on new stuff. There's a really fun Billy game that's going to go on. Fun Huntress game, short form content. It's all go. So I don't have time to be like, oh look, oh, you've watched until 1 hour 25. Here's me flossing. I'm not going to floss. I will never floss. Anyway, this has already gone on too long. Thank you so much, sincerely, for watching. All the very best for the rest of your days. And have a wonderful, I was going to say
Tuesday, because I'm encoding this on a Tuesday, but it could, of course, the magic of YouTube, be any day at all for you. Whatever the day, whatever the time, I hope you have a good one. Thank you so much for all the continued support. It means more than I can say. All the best and goodbye. Don't watch to the end. Nothing's going to happen. I lied. There is an Easter egg, and it's here. 1 hour 25. You have sat through. How much? How much of this bloody screen have you sat through to this point? I finished talking around 1:10. You've sat through 15 minutes of a thank you for watching screen. You might not have. You might have just left this on because you've not got anything else that you want to watch and you're getting on with some work, and I may have just jump scared you horrendously. I'm so sorry if so. But if you've sat staring at a thank you for watching screen, waiting for an Easter egg, well, here you go. Here's your Easter egg. I'm still not going to floss. That's never going to happen, but you do get this little nugget of additional audio. Ooh, lucky you. You can stop watching now. Literally nothing else will happen. This is already time that I need to be spending on other stuff. Bye. It is frankly absurd that you are still watching this. I don't know whether to be impressed or to be frightened. Either way, the video is now going to end. You can get on with your life. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.